In a Kentucky Derby brimming with speed, uncertainty, and dreams, Final Gambit emerges as one of the most fascinating wildcards of 2025. Bred for brilliance and built for the big stage, he's a colt whose pedigree whispers greatness. But can he answer the call when it matters most? Dive deep into his pedigree, racing form, strengths, and X factors to discover why Final Gambit could turn Derby Day upside down. At number 1, we dive into the pedigree and stamina. Bred by the prestigious Juddmonte Farms and trained by Hall of Famer Brad Cox, Final Gambit carries a bloodline tailor-made for the grueling 1.25 mile journey at Churchill Downs. His sire, not this time, by the legendary Giant's Causeway, passes down class, early speed, and remarkable toughness, key traits for the Derby battlefield. Epicenter's dominance at classic distances showcases Not This Time's ability to transmit stamina seamlessly. On the dam side, Pachinko, a daughter of America's stamina titan Tapit, enhances Final Gambit's staying power, promising reserves of late-race strength. Tapit's influence shines through his Belmont champions, reinforcing this colt's capability to handle longer routes. Pachinko's dam, Hachita, by Gone West, introduces a layer of tactical speed and versatility, vital for the dynamic Derby pace scenario. The blend of Stormcat's brilliance, Mr. Prospector's explosiveness, and Pulpit's class enriches Final Gambit's genetic arsenal. With a family tree rooted in champions, he boasts the rare balance of early foot and bottomless endurance. Though questions remain about his Churchill dirt prowess, his bloodline screams classic potential. Giant's Causeway's courage combined with Tapit's toughness could mold Final Gambit into a Derby star. His pedigree doesn't just hint at distance aptitude, it screams it. For bettors and racing fans alike, Final Gambit's genetic makeup suggests he could thrive under the Twin Spires come May 3rd. At number 2, we break down the racing record and highlights. Final Gambit enters the 2025 Kentucky Derby with an impressive resume. 4 starts, 2 wins, 1 second, and 1 third, earning $520,639 along the way. He first hinted at his promise with a third-place debut on turf at Churchill Downs, showing a strong late kick. He followed that with a near-miss second in a Turfway Park allowance, falling just a neck short after stalking the pace. His breakthrough came on February 15, 2025, when he broke his maiden at Turfway Park, winning a 1-mile synthetic race in 1:40.75. Just 5 weeks later, he delivered his defining moment, an emphatic 3.5-length romp in the Grade 3 Jeff Ruby Stakes, clocking 150.8 for 1/8 miles. That victory secured him 100 Kentucky Derby qualifying points and established him as a serious player. Although he has yet to tackle a Grade 1 or Grade 2 dirt race, his graded stakes success shows he belongs at this level. Nonetheless, his upward trajectory from maiden turf runner to graded stakes winner reflects remarkable adaptability. With 2 straight victories and a 50% win rate, Final Gambit has steadily built the form and momentum necessary for a major Derby run. At number 3, we unlock the tactical versatility and dynamic running style. Final Gambit's ability to adapt his running style could be his secret weapon at Churchill Downs. In his maiden win, he unleashed a thrilling last-to-first rally, showcasing an electric late kick when the pace collapsed. By contrast, in the Jeff Ruby Stakes, he employed a stalking tactic, sitting just behind the leaders before striking decisively. This dual-threat approach makes him a nightmare for opponents and a dream for jockeys seeking options. In a typically fast-paced Derby field, his willingness to relax off the speed could give him an edge. His preference for sitting a length or 2 off the leaders allows him to avoid early traffic chaos while staying within striking range. Not a true deep closer, Final Gambit's stalk and pounce profile suits the Derby's grueling tempo perfectly. Biomechanically, he's built for late race power. A long hip, flat kneed action, and a strong muscular hind end provide efficiency and drive. His balanced shoulder angle enables him to switch leads smoothly under pressure, a crucial asset in the chaotic final furlong. In the Jeff Ruby Stakes, he showed perfect patience through moderate fractions before pouncing at the right time. In crowded fields, his ability to maintain rhythm and momentum around the far turn becomes a major advantage. His closing fractions in past races suggest he can sustain a long drive rather rather than a short burst, vital for 1/4 miles. At number 4, we spotlight Final Gambit's sharp speed figures and his commendable consistency. Final Gambit has built an impressive statistical profile, posting a career-best Equibase speed figure of 96 in his dominant Jeff Ruby Stakes victory. His Bayer speed figure of 90 from that performance matched his previous best, highlighting his ability to deliver elite speed under pressure. This level of consistency is notable, especially as his figures have steadily improved from mid-80s into the high 80s and low 90s range against increasingly tougher competition. The jump of nearly 10 points in his Equibase numbers compared to earlier allowance wins reflects a horse reaching peak form at exactly the right time. Even his off-day Bayer, an 88 at Churchill Downs, was highly competitive, showing resilience. Typically, Kentucky Derby winners trend towards figures in the 100s, but a 90 at this stage signals strong upward momentum. In his last 3 outings, Final Gambit has delivered Bayers of 88, 90, and 90, a tight spread that underlines his steady, reliable form. Securing 100 Derby points with his 90 Bayer further validates his performance at the graded stakes level. His figures suggest he is more than capable of another peak effort when it matters most. At number 5, we dive into the crucial connections of jockey Luan Machado and trainer Brad Cox guiding Final Gambit's Derby journey. Final Gambit's partnership with Luan Machado adds an intriguing layer to his Kentucky Derby profile, as Machado will make his first ever Derby start. Though untested at Churchill Downs under Derby Day conditions, Machado's sizzling winter meet at Turfway Park, where he secured 51 wins and over $2.5 million in purses, points to a jockey riding with supreme confidence. In the Jeff Ruby Stakes, Machado showcased his instincts by steering Final Gambit wide and clear of traffic, a decision that proved decisive. His ability to keep the colt composed and in rhythm bodes well for handling the high-pressure Derby environment. Trainer Brad Cox, already a Derby-winning conditioner, brings a wealth of experience to the table with 12 previous Derby starters. Cox's patient development plan and precise conditioning have long been hallmarks of his success at the highest level. His strategic use of Churchill Downs' main track for Final Gambit's recent 5-furlong breeze shows a focus on acclimation and surface familiarity. Cox's barn has been red hot, with major prep wins bolstering confidence in his training methods. The partnership between Cox and Machado extends beyond the races, with collaboration on workout strategies that have kept Final Gambit sharp yet relaxed. While Machado's Derby inexperience is a question mark, his composure in past graded stakes suggests he could rise to the occasion. At number 6, we weigh Final Gambit's key strengths and looming vulnerabilities as the Derby draws near. Among Final Gambit's major strengths is his ability to deliver elite speed figures when it counts most, demonstrated by his career-best 96 Equibase figure in the Jeff Ruby Stakes. His versatile stalk and pounce running style fits perfectly with the fast early fractions typically seen in the Derby, giving him tactical flexibility. Under Brad Cox's elite conditioning program, Final Gambit's fitness has been meticulously fine-tuned, ensuring he's primed for the classic distance. His conformation, highlighted by a long hip, low stifle, and powerful hindquarters, enhances his efficiency and late kick, vital attributes for the demanding Derby stretch drive. Consistency is another pillar of his profile. He's finished in the top 3 in all 4 starts, demonstrating reliability and mental toughness. However, major question marks exist, notably his lack of dirt experience. All his races have been on turf or synthetic surfaces, making Churchill Downs' main track a genuine unknown. His best synthetic time over 1/8 miles is slower compared to leading dirt-based Derby preps, raising concerns about relative speed. Luan Machado's Derby inexperience also injects an element of uncertainty amid the chaos of a 20-horse field. Another nagging doubt stems from his Tapit lineage, as Tapit's offspring have historically underperformed in the Derby despite excelling in longer classics. Expert polls have consistently ranked Final Gambit outside the top 5, reflecting broader skepticism about his ultimate ceiling. While loaded with positives, Final Gambit will need to answer these critical questions to claim Derby glory. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Derby contender breakdowns and racing content.